Green Party 2024 election and Cornel West, just to get your overall general. I don't really have a specific question because I feel like I've gotten answers to a lot of these questions I had before, but what is your overall outlook for the Green Party's future, like moving forward? And also, what is your thoughts on Cornel West moving from Green Party to independent? What you're willing to share, of course.
Let me start with that last part, the last question first. And I've shared this with Cornel. I think Cornel made a historic mistake by basically abandoning a apparatus, a structure that in fact could have resulted in him being on the ballots in key states. He in fact provided a gift to the Democrat Party under the guise that they were going to build an independent effort that was going to get them on the ballot, and that therefore shedding themselves of the Green Party for whatever reasons wasn't really a big deal. But it's not real. And on top of that confusion, the confusion is compounded with some of Cornel's positions on the issue of organization. He's making this argument about the parties and the impediments of parties and this and that. But we know that basically an unorganized people are not going to be able to resist. Absolutely. Okay, the people are not looking for saviors. The people are looking to resist. They want to improve their lives, and I think people are now sophisticated enough to understand that that's not going to happen as a consequence of some individual leaders. We have to have movement. We have to have organizations. We have to have social movements, and we have to have parties. Okay, to suggest otherwise, objectively, is to push not only a line of confusion but a reactionary line. And we hope that the brother will cease and desist from that. Okay, if you're not entering into this electoral process with the objective to build effective opposition, to build organization, to not push the notion that we're going to make progress through any one election, and that what we have to in fact build is dual power, then why engage in this? Why confuse people? Okay, so we're hoping that our dear brother can really alter some of these positions. I'm not going to get into. I'm not going to try to analyze why he keeps referring to all the things he had to do within the Green Party, the kind of things that anybody would have to do. There would have been no problem for Cornel West. People have to raise their own questions in terms of real accountability and what do we need in 2024 going forward. This notion of saviors, I think, is over.
That was extremely well articulated. And remember what I said at the very beginning of the CJ? This is only beneficial for us if this help advance our movement, right? And there's a great point. So I really wish I had the receipt. I don't have it because they made it like 2 weeks ago regarding why this is such a catastrophic decision. So why is it important to support third parties, guys? What we said on our show, to get 5% federal funding. So now he left the Green Party. Now the Green Party not getting that 5% federal funding that could have helped state and local races. So now there's no fucking point. Where the 5% federal funding going now? Where's the long-term goal? Go ahead, John.
Check this out, though. You see, the Green Party, they're going to continue. This notion that the Green Party emerges every 4 years is bullshit. They run candidates constantly on the local and state levels. They're going to run also a candidate in this election again. There's no question about that.
I heard that.
The thing with the Cornel West campaign was some of us were arguing we're not concerned about no fucking 5%. This is important. If we get it, and I don't think there's any question it would have been secured. With the particular kinds of configurations of power and the specific dynamics of 2024, with the possibility of this no labels movement getting on 50 states, with the libertarians all drawn from the Republican right, with this freak Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Running as an independent, with the fact that 40% of the Democrats would consider a third party, there was this plurality developing. There was a plurality that could have been a path to the fucking White House, maybe. That might
Yes.
sound naive to some people, whatever, but
I like the
history
optimism.
unfolds like that in these weird kind of ways. Okay, what other candidate out there could have pulled African people from the Democrat Party? That was the main
Mm.
concern they had. Okay,
Oh,
by
that
taking
hits
yourself
me
out
right.
of running for power, you are giving a gift to these
Jeez.
freaks.
Jeez.
That is literally
Well,
why I
it
said
does my heart well. I must say, it does
I,
my heart. I feel a lot better knowing that your voice was there, articulating. It sounds like almost identical message that we thought we delivered to him here in multiple interviews. We thought we delivered this message about why it's important to stay with the Green Party before we even knew any of this was going to happen. We thought this is why we think it's important. It's important to be on ballots and swing states. This is the reason why. This is not about being elected. We told him to his face, we don't think you're going to get elected. This is about building power. This is about building a movement. This is about drawing people away from the duopoly. That's what this campaign is all about. So, not to talk
And
about
so
any
if
of
you're
it.
not concerned, if you're not concerned about the Green Party, if you believe the Green Party is an apparatus that wasn't adequate for what you were trying to build, what are you trying to build? When that question was posed to him by Brianna and others, there's no effective response. If you're not talking about building structures, building organization, building movement, then what are you doing, my dear brother?